Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, I've got another special issue from Eagle Moss. I just received the Klingon D4 Bird of Prey from the newer movies, Into Darkness. It is not one of my favorite chips, probably pretty low down on the list of favorite chips. I am still glad to have it, to add it to my collection. Much like a Pokemon trainer, I've got to have them all. But let's open this up. Plenty of reviews have been done so far, so I'm just going to take a brief look at it. So you know, I'm going to appear at the magazine real quick first. It is a special issue, so no numbers. They've got multiple copies on the ship on the front cover. As we open it up, it almost seems like it's thicker. And we've got the usual contents, close-ups of the ship, a little bit of info, how it goes on the stand, standard stuff, and then we go into talking about the ship. And designing the ship, which is usually a very interesting read as far as I'm concerned. It's nice to know what's behind and what drew out the concept of the ship. The first design. A familiar idea. So this goes on at some length apparently about the design of the ship. This would be a very interesting read. Some length. Wow. Wow. Steel. Now the whole pretty much the whole magazine is just a bit of an intro, and I don't remember seeing a profile. Did I miss the profile? No, they didn't really have the usual profile in the middle, so it's just a couple of opening pages about the D4, and then goes into designing. The whole rest of the magazine is about designing, so that'll be an interesting read. Back to the unveiling. Ta-da! This is a very detailed ship. Wow. It's a very complex. There's a lot to it. A lot of detail, bits, bobs, and guns, spines, and ribs, and paintings. The Klingon symbol. Wow. It is not a favorite design of mine, but this model is done so well, I could see it possibly becoming more liked, just based on the awesomeness of this model. This is really nice. My thing is, it seems to be a very big departure from what we're accustomed to, but then again, it's very different from the Klingon ships of the older series, of the non-New Trek universe, however you want to put it. Very different looking. But I've just noticed that if you look at it straight on, and I'm seeing it in the view screen of the camera, it does have a very familiar shape. Very interesting. But that's about where it ends. The rest of it is quite a bit different. The front profile kind of looks a little bit like a D7. Or at least from what I'm seeing in the camera view. Of course, there's a lot more bits and details to it. So that's an interesting evolution. I never quite grasp. I understand that some of the ships are different in the New Trek universe in the movies because there was a change in timeline, but I don't understand how that would have affected the Klingons. I'll hurt myself trying to understand. So another neat ship, another to add to the collection. Another one I'll probably look at time again, years down the road. Very nicely detailed, very nicely done. Uh-oh. We have a malfunction. This is going to be a problem. It's a bit of styrofoam. There we go. But that's about it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thank you for watching. I'm going to try and make sure there's no more styrofoam. And keep on keeping on.